Okay, so here's the solution. We're gonna insert another parallel or another descending third sequence in between each note. And we're just gonna kind of fold them together. So what we're gonna do is, this hopefully won't get too ugly as I insert this chord. Good, that's what I wanted to happen. Let's do it in our bass line first, I suppose. So I'm gonna add another note in between here. And I'm going to start at a fifth away. So I'm going to go up a fifth to an A chord. Okay? So A, C sharp, E is what I need. So I'm going to add in a fifth here. Just trust me on this for a minute. So here's an A. Switch voices. Let's put another A there. And this D, I need a C sharp. And that F should probably go to an E, right? There we go. Okay, so how did I do with parallels there? Here we have an FD going to an EC. That's okay. Same big step. Okay, that's fine. So now, let's label that. So now we have a 5. Okay, so I'm still on a descending third sequence. I'm just going to add a note in between, right? So fifth. I'm going to lower, I'm just going to put this one a little bit lower so we can see that it's a little bit separate. Okay, now I'm going to go to my second chord, my sixth, and I'm going to add a descending third from this 5. So I'm going to fold 2 descending thirds together, right? So from this 5, it would be a 3. So that would be an F. Okay, so FAC is what I need here. So here I'm on an F, that's just fine. Let's go to my other voices. C, whoops. C sharp, F sharp, A, C sharp is where we are. Okay, right. So F sharp minor. This B is going to become an A would be the most logical. So now I've got to check 2 chords, right? Well, let's label this first. Because this is now a 3 chord. So let's check my interactions between these 2 middle chords. So going up a half step there, up a whole step there. More parallel 6s. What about this A to E? It's parallel 5th, sorry. To B, F. So here we have a parallel 5th. Okay? So I can't do that. What about this A to B? Here I have a parallel octave. Right? So I've got a bunch of problems here. This is why it's a little dangerous of a chord progression. Okay, so let's adjust this. So I've got a 5 chord in the key of D, so I need an A. And if I adjust this middle, oh, I'm going to have to adjust a lot of stuff. Okay, so let's move this up to A. So this goes A and then down to F. I need some stuff moving down is what I need. So and then this A can't move down to F. Can move up to D. So now we've got no parallel octaves there. I think we're okay here. Okay, now let's go to the next chord. So we've got a lot of stuff moving down. So we know this voice is safe. This D to C D to A, so that's okay. B to F, so B to D is fine. That's okay. All right, we did it. So I think we're in the clear there. So let's move on to our next chord. So next is a 4 chord, and we can check our parallels here while it's in our head. So we have F and A, so that's a third if we reduce it. So that's going to be okay. F to G is a parallel octave here. And this is a 5th. So let's move this. Our 4 chord in the key of D is a G chord, so let's move this down to a D. And that down to a B. So now we have F to G. That's okay. I still have parallel. Oh no, I don't have parallel 5ths because this moves down to a 6th. Okay, great. I did it. Now I need to insert this chord though. So let's go down here. And what's a third down from 3? That's going to be a 1. Oops. Okay, a 1. So D. D, F sharp, A. So I'm just going to start by sticking with D there. Let's switch my voices. Let's go to there. And B could stay on a B. D, F, A. No, it can't. What am I talking about? And A would be dangerous because here's B to A. So that's going to make a parallel octave. So let's go up to D. Let's see how we did here. So these are moving down, but that's a third. G to B to D to A. That's a 5th. D to D, B up to D. That's okay. All right, we're okay there. Let's label that. We're almost done. Actually, we are done. We can stop it there. Or typically what you would find in this kind of a progression is throw a 5, 1 at the end of this. So, well, let's just do that because you're going to find something fun at the end of this. Trust me, there's a payoff after all of this. So now we're basically going to break the pattern, the sequence. And we're going to go 5, 1. Okay. So 5 in D, whoops, is what did I just do there? A. So here I need an A, C, E. So let's leave that as an E. Let's go here. I need, let's go to a C. Oops. C sharp. And let's see. If I go G up to A, do I have anyone else doing that? Have a B to G. That's okay. I think that is okay. Oops. I think that's okay. Okay. Now we just need a 1. So D. This could go up to a D. That would be just fine. And then up here, stay on an A. And, well, I don't like the F sharp on the top. C to C sharp to F sharp, I don't like. So let's go to D. Okay, so D, A, F sharp, D. Okay, so now we have, let's label this kind of outside of the sequence. We have 5. One. Okay, so what do we have here? We have descending third sequence, and inserted between it we have another descending third sequence. And then we have a cadence at the end, an authentic cadence at the end. So let's hear it. Let's slow it down just a little bit. Let's hear it. Okay. We did it. That sounds pretty good. And maybe a touch familiar? Maybe, just a little bit. Let me adjust a couple of our top voice notes just to try to get you to recognize this. This might not... I'm probably breaking all kinds of voice leading rules here, but I just want to get the top voice melody in a place that you'll recognize it. Okay, let's hear it again. All the notes I just changed are in the chord. I probably made some voice leading mistakes, but you'll see why. It's Pachelbel's Canon, right? Canon in D by Pachelbel. We've looked at this piece before. And we probably labeled all of these chords as the chords that they are, but now we can label them as something a little bit different, right? Now we can say this is a descending third sequence in the key of D, right? From here to here. Well, actually to here. We would say 5-1 at the end. But when you analyze this, you might do this, not analyze that, but you might just put a big line between the 1 and the 5 and write DESC 3, descending third from here to here. It's an extension of tonic. Okay, fun, right? We finally decoded this Pachelbel sequence. Nifty. Okay, let's move on and talk about seconds.